All right, the watch list for Thursday. Loco goes back on watch. It's really holding up well. And watch that for a long tomorrow. CLF, same deal. It's holding up really well. Great relative strength to the market lately. Best Buy looks pretty impressive over 40. It kind of challenged it here, here again, and that was after yesterday looking like it was a double top. Right back up. So Best Buy, BBY, interesting over 40. SN, an energy play that has been holding up pretty well while oil's been selling. So oil finally put in a decent bounce. Let's look at USO real quick. Nice volume there, a nice bounce in oil. So there's probably a lot of energy names that look like this chart, but you know this is one SN that might follow through if oil bounces again tomorrow or follows through tomorrow. Lower volume one here, ANTH, had this crazy move to almost 320 the other day, and really was just, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, $1.60, and then a clean 3-day pullback in kind of a narrow range today and a green candle. So want to watch that one for continued bounce tomorrow. NRX, really big move today. I don't know what was in this one, but I wished I'd have had it on watch. A lot of times when you have a stock that trades, 20-something million shares, a lower float stock, and then comes down for a few days in a row, I generally have it on watch after that. But then when it finally did bounce, it did it via a gap and then down again a few days, and it just went off my radar. But that's an impressive bounce. So I don't want to chase this thing. I want to let it come in a little bit, but if it will. But that's a good one to have on an intraday chart with the move it made today. I want to watch that for the next few days going forward for sure. ZIOP. 38 million shares, so that's got to be on watch for the next few days. See if we can get an intraday setup. XON. Again, I don't look at something like this and say, well, I'm going to buy it tomorrow if it breaks today's high. It's extended, but that's a big volume breakout, so we want to watch that one for the next few days. Remember, guys, I'm a day trader, so I'm looking for intraday trades based on recent action on the daily charts. Okay. ETRM, 20 million shares. It got halted sometime today and then resumed, and I think you can see that right here. It got halted here, resumed, and then kind of came back down and just went sideways the rest of the day. But with 20 million shares, that's a good candidate for maybe an upside pop tomorrow. OCN, potential bounce play. It's starting to get ahead of itself to the downside. I want to watch that one, but there's only a specific set of circumstances that'll get me to trade that long. And it's just, again, looking for a bounce, but it's starting to get that look. And HFC or any of the refiners really are starting to get that look where possible capitulation and a bounce due on those two. So that's my watch list for tomorrow. We will add gappers as well in the morning. Quick glance at the SPY. The SPY really may be a double bottom right here. A pretty decent volume today. After that big gap down and everybody was spooked, and you can see it rallied for a little bit and then rolled over, ended up making its way back to the high of the day. So we'll see if it holds this area, but this is an important area. Right there. So whoops. So I'll keep that line on my chart for a while. That's an important area. It looks to be right around probably, well, let's see, what was today's low? 198.50. So 198.5. Is to me an important area on the SPY, and it may be up from here for a while. You never know, but we'll take it one day at a time. It's when you're day trading, it doesn't really matter what the markets do overnight. We just wake up and find the setups as they occur. All right, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night.